And remember a year ago, people were saying, oh, it's a cute girl, she's eating. She used to talk, oh, this tastes good. Now it's... Coach Greg, in today's video, we have another catastrophe about to go down. We have what's about to become the next version of Nikocado Avocado, in female form this time. Let me take you back a few years ago. 3 years ago, this woman, she was very healthy. She was literally making TikTok dance videos. She was slim, she was looking good, she appeared to be very fit. Please know that fame and happiness is permanent and the change in your body will never go back to before. Please be careful. And so is that not a little bit of foreshadowing? Fame and happiness is permanent. Fame is not permanent and happiness also not permanent. It's very much fleeting. And so people are literally commenting on her old videos from 3 years ago saying, go back to that. You used to make TikTok videos, you used to dance, you appeared to be happy. And so for 2 years, she's mostly just dancing, getting a little bit of traction, but not all that much. And she's doing her thing and you know what I mean? She's doing the Macarena, whatever. But since that now, she's developed a new strategy to get famous on social media. And so I'm seeing a pattern. Did we not just see what Togi was doing? Togi said he tried to get famous on social media for a couple of years, but it wasn't working. And so he developed a plan. And it worked, but at what expense? The expense of his body, both his physical health and his mental. And so what Jelly Bean Sweets has done is she's gone from doing TikTok dances, which were doing all right, but not enough to make her famous, not enough to make her rich. And so she's now decided to, you thought I was going to say OF? Nope, she's not doing OF. She's decided to eat. And eat she will, and eat she does. Chaotic video of me eating icing. And so she's been practicing this for years, honing her craft. She wasn't very good at it. She's dropping the container. She's showing the ice cream. Look at me. I'm eating ice cream. I don't have any talent whatsoever. I do TikTok videos a little bit. I'm not particularly smart in any particular subject, and so I'm just going to eat. It's eat. The entry-level skill required to be an eater, it's not really all that hard. Perhaps a 5-year-old could do it. You take the spoon or the fork and you put the food in your mouth. That's all you need to do. She's not talking. She's not explaining things. She's not a chef. She's simply eating. The best Subway sandwich gets 5 times more views than her typical video. Almost 300,000. A couple years go by, she's not really getting that much traction. Not that many people are watching videos. Then suddenly she discovers, wait a minute, people want to watch me eat. And in this video, she doesn't even eat the sandwich. She literally just shows you a picture of it. All that mayo, all that goop, all that food. And so for some reason, people, they eat it up. No pun intended, but they're eating it up. But what do you think then happens? She notices that more people are watching her eating than they are watching her dancing. And so she continues to produce fewer and fewer dancing videos and more eating videos. And so think of what's happening. She's burning off fewer calories because she's dancing less, and she's eating more calories, aka in a surplus, and so she's continuing to gain weight.
I got Wingstop again, but this time I am trying some of the things you guys suggested. Alright, first up we have french fries. So many people are requesting the Cajun corns, 20 boneless wings.
And so I'm going to get a large fries, I'm going to do a small amount of corn, and then 20 wings. And remember, I'm eating everything that you wanted me to eat. And notice over 3 million views. Not 300,000 views, 3 million views. And so she's quickly learning. I'm going to give the audience what they want. And what they want is me to eat like a pig on film and get big and fat. They want to see me be a train wreck. It worked for Nikocado Avocado, and it's going to work for me. And so what has she been doing since then? Eating.
Of course, you can't go to Wingstop without getting their ranch, so I got 2 of their ranches, and then I wanted to try one of their cheese sauces, so I got one of those.
And of course, you can't go to Wings without the ranch, so I got not 1, but 2. Do you know how many calories are in there? It's enormous. Even one is more calories than you're going to need. And so you know what this does? It's going to cause thousands of girls to want to do the exact same thing. And what exactly is that? Well, to put a Drake-sized floppy taco in the mouth. And remember, I'm not talking about OF. I'm talking about food. To binge eat on camera, it's known as a mukbang. The more people that do this, and I call this glorifying gluttony, it's the two G's, glorifying gluttony. It's when you eat and overeat and indulge, and it causes morbid obesity. And why is it called morbid obesity? Because it's leading to death. Do we not remember Xiao Ting, that famous mukbang girl from China? She recently died doing the exact same thing. She was 24. 24. And yeah, some of you are saying, yeah, but you took steroids. Yeah, steroids are bad. A guy just died 2 days ago. Guy was 26, had a heart attack following a competition. And so using steroids is bad, abusing food is bad, everything is bad. But when you're making mukbang videos, eating all this food, and you're posting it more often than last time, and you see your weight slowly spiraling up, or in this case, quickly spiraling up, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Nikocado Avocado was perhaps 150 pounds. He then more than doubled his weight. He got to 400 pounds. What do you think that's going to do to his life? It's going to short it, perhaps by 20 years or even more. Ooh. When I was young, we used to have a saying, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. The problem is the lifetime, it's a lot shorter. It'd be one thing if you just gained all the weight. She probably has gained 50 pounds in the last year. How much more is she going to gain? But the problem more so is not how much weight you're going to gain. It's how many years you're shaving off your life. I can't understand why people care about this. Over 3 million views. People commenting, they're into it. They're so excited. Problem is you're glorifying this. And so perhaps it's not as glamorous, as obvious as somebody like Toji, who's gambling and sniffing creatine. But what's happening here, it's essentially the same thing. A downward spiral to an early grave. And so you can see, oftentimes her videos now getting over 1 million views. And so of course you're going to keep doing them. You're going to tell a young girl like this, perhaps she doesn't have a lot of money, that all she needs to do is put more food in her mouth and she's going to get 1 million views, going to get more money, more fame. How's she going to stop? How is she going to say no?
I'm going to be traveling abroad my junior or senior year to China, and I want to be able to try all sorts of foods. I probably won't be fluent in the language at that time.
Yeah, I'm going to travel to China. I'm probably not going to be fluent in Mandarin by next month. As I flop around that big French fry, looks like a Drake taco in there. And so I'm going to eat chicken right now. It's a fried chicken in a bun. It hardly looks like chicken. Is this not what Hugh Jackman ate to look like he did in Wolverine? Chicken, tilapia, and beans. This doesn't look like chicken. It looks like a burger with some remnants of chicken somewhere inside of the bun.
It might be hard to translate, like, I don't want any meat or anything.
Wopiaro. Hard to say wopiaro without speaking Mandarin. Sorry, you never knew Coach Greg was taking Mandarin and also Spanish lessons and French and English. Coach Greg has many talents.
And, I've actually been enjoying meat.
Does this not look like Drake to you all? Drake! What has she done? Oh my goodness, I thought she was going to give it a bit of hawk to her. She bit it in half.
I got Burger King today, by the way. It was pretty good. I think Wingstop sandwiches are better.
And here's the thing, there's so many calories in that sauce. I mean, as if the burger wasn't bad enough. There's probably 700-800 calories in the burger alone. But you add in a half a cup of sauce and you're into the thousands. And she's not doing her little dances anymore. And so she's not going to burn off all those calories. And so what do you think's the result? Surplus calories equals surplus body fat. And so fast forward to more recently. Now she's got videos, they're getting 10 million views plus. Several videos over 10 million views. And so she's hit the big time. Over 1 million followers on TikTok for doing what? For eating. For putting floppy things in her mouth. Lots of calories, lots of sauces, and the result is she's gaining weight. And so do you want to see the difference between her eating videos from a year ago to now? What does she do right now? She throws the entire jar of sauce onto the bun. She used to dip it in. She used to eat it. She used to eat it for her own enjoyment. She was putting on the amount that she wanted. Now, I'm going to get right in there. Throws on all the sauce that she can, the whole thing. Puts it on the bun. It's dripping over her hands. And she rips into it. And why do you think that is? Because you asked for it. You want to see it. You little perverse little minds. You want to see her glorify food, gluttony, and you want her to binge eat. And YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, they're all for it. Is she not glorifying binge eating right now? And what does binge eating lead to? Leads to you getting big and fat, but I'm the bad guy. Oh, don't get big and fat. Let's cancel Coach Greg. It's 2024. Everyone's going to love everyone no matter what they do. No, they're not. Big difference between her then and her now. Are you seeing the difference? It's 1 year. And so, how long before she's the next Nikocado Avocado? Oh, Coach Greg, you're a bad guy. All you do is drama. She is going to die from binging. She's going to put on more weight. She's going to continue this downward spiral. And why? The money, the fame, the glory. You guys are all here for it. And remember a year ago, people were saying, oh, it's a cute girl. She's eating. She used to talk, oh, this tastes good. I like this flavor with the barbecue sauce. This is really good. Now it's... And you're all there for it. So it's not bad enough she eats one burrito. She takes 2 burritos and she squeezes them together and throws on a half a cup of sauce. She then proceeds to eat the entire thing, both of them, in under 4 minutes. She doesn't say one word. She doesn't say she's getting full. She doesn't take a break and speak to the camera. She does nothing to engage with us. She simply eats. Why are we watching this? I can see myself eat. Put a mirror in front of you and eat. You'll save yourself the time. She's not commenting on anything. Look how disgusting it is. The amount of dressing alone is enough to get me disgusted. It's not low-fat dressing. This is absolutely disgusting, and it's being promoted on social media. It's glorifying it. And so imagine if I were to make a video right now. If I were to get a mirror and put several lines of creatine on there and were to continue to snort this out of a straw. If I were to snort creatine for 4 minutes off of a glass surface, would YouTube allow it? How is this any better? This is going to endanger her life. She's going to continue to gain weight, and it's going to encourage other people to do the exact same thing. It really does feel like watching Nikocado Avocado all over again, LOL. Matt Stoney versus Jelly Bean Sweets. It sounds like it hurts, and yeah, trust me, it does. How much do you actually make? Because this is a lot of mukbangs in a month. And so if you think it's just Coach Greg, I'm carried away. There's no problem here. She literally knows what she's doing. She's rolling up her shirt to show her fat rolls so that you're going to comment. She's eating 2 at the same time with that disgusting amount of sauce. She's not even talking. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to get maximum viewing time. What do you think Nikocado Avocado did? The exact same thing. And so if you don't think she's going to continue to get larger, going to continue to grow her following, continue to get more views, and continue to take years off of your life, well, you got another thing coming. Your downfall has been really sad to watch, to be honest. The people encouraging her this hate her. Exactly. You all are thinking, no, I'm following her. I like this girl. If you follow her and you're trying to take years off her life, it shows that you don't give 2 shits about her. And so whether she's eating pizza, burritos, junk food, you name it, she's overeating. She's binge eating. She's glorifying this. It's fetish eating behavior, and YouTube, Instagram, social media, they shouldn't even allow it. Stop it. Get some help. And so, of course, if you're looking to lose weight, you can get GO2 Max, give you more endurance, do more cardio, the cookbooks, low-calorie, delicious meals for the big eater. And, of course, the softer than last time Seco protein bars. They taste amazing. 230 calories, that's it, and they're huge. 70 grams, bigger than the Anabar. Only 230 calories, 20 grams of protein. And so, interested in any of the supplements, the cookbooks, and so on, get over to the website, code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you in fact liked it. Watch one of those 2 bloops. Coaching plans by me and my team. The Harder Than Last Time clothing line, you get that all on the website. If you got no money, get the free diet and training program. It's close to 50 pages in length. Join the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. And until next time, I am out.